Okay, there we go. Good evening, everybody, again. I hope everybody's doing amazing. And that you are starting your week with the right foot, meaning that you're having an amazing week. Okay. That being said, today we have a lot of things to do. So let's go ahead and get started to try to maximize the amount of time that we have available today. Okay. So let's just start checking the homework. On Wednesday last week, I gave you 2 different homeworks. Were you able to complete it?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. Rose, how did it go with the homework?
Yes, teacher.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that makes me happy. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and start checking. We are going to start checking the practice that we have in page 158. That's the one that we're going to start checking, okay?
Okay.
Okay, everybody in page 158?
One moment, teacher, please.
Sure, no worries.
Teacher, I have a question.
Sure.
If I complete the exercise in the practice book, you can see my practice, because I see in this moment level 2, Luis Araya, level 3,
I should have access to it. It is the same group for level 3 because it is the same group. So I should be able to see. I think that it sometimes doesn't allow me to see every single exercise, but I can see the completion. I can see how many exercises you have completed.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Erika, ¿cómo están esas montañas por allá?
Erika, you're muted.
Frías, re frías.
Lucky you.
It's raining. I not, I not stop.
I love raining. I mean,
Oh,
raining is amazing. I love raining. I do. And I love cold. I'm such a bad San Carleño. I love raining and I love cold. And San Carlos, well, San Carlos is rainy, but it's not cold. It's never cold.
I don't know cold.
I love cold.
Reading. I love hot than San Carlos.
You're a better San Carleña than me, and I'm a better San Rafaeleño than you.
Yes.
Okay, guys, everybody in page 158?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let me just prepare myself a tea real quick. Sorry, I was just fixing myself a tea because I love tea. Okay, so let's start with the first one. The first one it's already done. I enjoy reading in bed. Okay, number 2, Erika.
Have you finished your room cleaning out?
Again, sorry?
And 2, finish. And
Yeah.
have you finished it?
Finished is with
Uh-huh.
T.
Okay. Your room is cleaning out.
Nope. The gerund goes in the green space.
I have to, sería cleaning out.
Cleaning up. Have you
Ajá.
finished?
Are you finished? Your room.
No, por eso,
Oh,
el gerund
room.
en el espacio en verde. O sea,
Ok.
la frase que pusiste al final es la que, digamos, entre comillas, debería ir en el espacio en
Ok,
verde.
entonces sería finish cleaning out.
Cleaning up your room.
Ajá. Your room.
En up. Tener cuidado con eso porque suena como que dijeras out y no es out, es up.
Up.
Ajá, cleaning up.
Ok.
Very good, thank you, that was perfect. Number 3, money.
Okay. I want to go on working until I am 70.
Can you imagine? No, not me, thank you.
That is not true.
Thank you, money, that was perfect. Number 4, Rolando.
Okay. I hate being late when I am meeting someone.
Perfect, thank you. Number 5, Rose.
Teacher, sorry, I have problem with the book. I can't into one moment,
I
please.
don't know, that sounds sketchy.
Really, teacher.
Okay, don't worry. Jan, let's move to Jan and then we come back to you. Jan, can you help me with number 4?
Number 4, number 4, teacher.
Yes.
No, number 5.
5, sorry, yes.
5. I like having breakfast in a cafe.
Perfect, thank you. Ale, I heard you there. Can you help me with number 6?
Yes, teacher. Hello, everybody. 6.
Mhm.
And I love walk. I love waking up early on some morning. On a sunny morning.
Thank you. Waking, no walking, because walking is more like when you're walking, and this is waking, like when you're saying, good
Oh.
morning.
Oh, okay. Waking.
Yes, waking up,
Okay.
correct.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ale. That was perfect. That was number 6. Number 7, Erika.
Okay. 7.
Yes, please.
I don't meet it doing the
Ironing. Ironing.
iron,
Ironing is
como golpear,
no, a planchar, bueno, no se viene
a
mal.
planchar, sí, a planchar. Ironing
planchar.
is very relaxing. Es mentira eso no
Qué
relaja.
oraciones más raras, ¿verdad? Que uno quiere trabajar hasta los 70, que a otro le gusta planchar. ¿Y dónde está esta gente?
No, yo no sé, pero a mí
They're
odio
not
planchar.
Costa
Prefiero
Ricans.
ponerme la ropa arrugada.
They are clearly not Costa Ricans. I mean,
No.
yo más bien
Pero
lavo.
no conocen suavemente la diosa al planchado, teacher.
Thank you, thank you. Yo de hecho
Exacto.
lavo y las camisetas las tiendo en ganchos para que ojalá ya queden sin arrugas. And then I can just put them on. So,
Me too.
so I don't have to iron.
Vieja, la secadora de ropa es un éxito. Usted nada más la saca, le hace así y listo.
Yeah, Erika is rich.
Teacher,
Yes, tell me.
sorry, can you repeat the number 7, please?
Sure. Number 7 was I don't mind I don't mind doing the ironing. It's very relaxing.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Is your book working now, Rose?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you help me doing number 8?
Okay, she spent hours talking on the phone.
Correct, thank you. Number 9, let me see, money.
It started raining, sorry, at 5:30 in the morning.
Correct. Number 10, Dan.
10, teacher?
Yes.
10. Please stop making so much noise. I can't think.
Perfect. And number 11, Ale.
I don't feel like cooking tonight. Let's go out for lunch.
Yo no sé, pero ya para mí que eso fue en directa, porque ni siquiera decía tonight, era today. Él lo cambió por tonight. He changed it for tonight. Yo no sé. Para mí que hoy. Okay, guys, that was perfect. Any questions? Any doubts? Nope. Okay. In that
Teacher,
case,
sorry.
oh, don't worry.
Can you repeat the number 5, please?
5, of course. Number 5 was I like having breakfast in a cafe. Having, that's the one.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Okay, let's go back to the other part. The other practice was, don't tell me, okay, we were in 7B. So the other part was page 138, parts 7B, A and B. Okay?
39. Yes.
139.
Yes, 39.
Okay,
Oh, I said
139.
38, I'm sorry, I was in the explanation.
139.
Yes, 139, part 7B, parts A and B. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay,
Ahorita
let's
hablamos.
start.
Es que
What?
estoy revisando la tarea.
What happened, Erika?
Perdón.
Ah, okay. Estoy usando como con el mayordomo o algo así porque como she's rich. So. Okay, where was I? Okay, complete the sentences with a verb from the list in the ing form, meaning the gerund form. Okay,
I can start with the first, teacher.
is that a question?
Yes.
No, that's not a question. That is a positive statement. The question would be, can I? No, I can.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes, you're right.
Sure. Let me do the first one, and then you start with the example, and then you do the first one, okay?
Okay.
Y Bernard, es que quería decir el ejemplo para ya librarme de eso. Y yo,
No.
no, I'm kidding.
I-
Okay, the first one says, I really enjoy doing yoga. It makes me feel great. Okay, Bernard, number 1.
Okay, thank you. One thing that always make me happy is swimming in the ocean.
Perfect. Number 2, Rolando.
You can't learn to play a musical instrument well without practicing regularly.
Regularly. Thank you. Number 3, Rose.
My mother's very bad at remembering names.
Perfect. Number 4, let me see. Ale.
Okay. Learning teenagers is very hard work.
No, I wouldn't say learning. I would say teaching. Teaching teenagers.
Teaching.
Number 5, Jan.
5. My sister spent hours messaging her friends.
Perfect. Number 6, Moni.
I hate not knowing the answer when somebody asks me a question.
Perfect. Number 7, Rose.
Traveling by train is usually cheaper than by plane.
Thank you. And number 8, Erika.
My brother wants to go on studying French for as long as he can. He did like to speak in really
Fluently. He,
fluently.
just remember cuando ven la apóstrofe y la D, solo agreguen como el del sonido de la D, de la D. He'd like, pero obviamente pero es como que tienen que detener, es como he'd like to speak, porque ese he'd es para decir he would like. And
Teacher,
yes, tell me.
can you repeat the number 6, please?
Sure. I hate not knowing the answer when somebody asks me
Yes.
a question.
Okay.
Perfect. Let me see. Okay, questions with this part? Nope, everything is very clear. Awesome. You see? Flying. Están volando con gerundios. Ya, I told you. It was just a practice and you were just gonna grasp it and now you're on fire. Okay, let's go for part B. Put the verbs in the ing form or base form. I like listening to the radio in the mornings. Okay. Number 1. Bernan.
Okay, number 1, doing Pilates is good for your health.
Perfect, thank you. Number 2, let me see, money.
We offer to pay for the meal.
Perfect. Let me say number 3, Rolando.
Hey, we won't take the car. It's so expensive to park.
Correct, thank you. Let me see. Erika, the next one, number 5. No,
I-
number 4.
Or
Mm.
I'm not very good at giving directions.
Perfect. Directions.
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 Okay.
Number 5, let me see. Rose.
You can borrow teacher,
Hmm?
the car if you remember to get some gas.
Perfect, thank you. Guys, do you remember the meaning of borrow?
No, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, remember, just in case, porque son dos verbos que la gente usualmente, like, they forget, and they're very important. We have borrow and we have lend. Entonces, borrow es tomar prestado. Entonces, yo puedo decirle como, Erika, can I borrow your car? Can I borrow your mansion? Can I borrow something? Pero, cuando yo soy el que se lo voy a prestar, entonces cuando es lend. Entonces, si yo soy el dueño de ese objeto o el que está a cargo de, entonces yo digo lend, se los voy a escribir aquí. Lend. Entonces yo puedo decir, por ejemplo, I can't lend you my car. I need it to work, for example. Or I can lend you my car. I don't have anything to do with it. Okay? So borrow es tomar prestado, pero cuando yo lo estoy autorizando, o sea, cuando yo sí estoy de acuerdo en prestárselo, es lend. I can lend you. Entonces, si ustedes están pidiendo, digan borrow. Bueno, cuando sea tomar prestado, ¿verdad? Borrow. Y cuando usted es el que lo está prestando, usted responde diciendo I can lend you. O en futuro, así que I will lend you. No hay problema. Erika, you're muted, just in case.
Pero esa oración, digamos, lo que se lee es, usted puede tomar prestado el carro si usted recuerda como...
Echarle sería.
You remember how to get some gas. Está siendo muy sarcástico. Lo que está diciendo es como, claro, puedo tomar el carro prestado siempre
Si
y cuando
usted le
recuerde
pone-
cómo llenar el tanque.
Pero entonces ese borrow es cuando es mío.
No. El borrow es cuando no es suyo y usted lo está pidiendo. O
Ah,
sea, si yo
ok.
le digo, présteme su casa para hacerme una fistilla o algo, entonces sería
No.
Claro, como si no puede ser solo el ala este de su mansión.
No.
Sería borrow. Entonces, cuando yo se lo estoy pidiendo, yo digo borrow. Como que usted me diga, no sé, présteme a su mascota por un fin de semana y yo, forget it. Pero bueno, usted puede igual intentarlo. Usted me puede decir, can I borrow your pet? Ahí está. O si es un objeto como un carro, una casa, whatever. Cuando usted es el que tiene la autoridad de decir sí o no, usted usa lend para decirle, I can lend you my house. Por ejemplo, yo le puedo permitir utilizar mi casa. O si es negativo, I can't lend you my house. I need it, por ejemplo. ¿Ok? Ya les puse lend, porque no sabían cómo se escribía, acá en el chat de Zoom. So you have it there. ¿Ok? Awesome. Thank you. That was number 5. Number 6, Jan.
6 has Has it stopped to rain yet?
No, I would say raining.
Raining.
Has it stopped raining?
Oh.
Guys, do you have something different? Do you have rain or raining?
Raining.
Uh-huh. Do you have raining as well?
Has it stopped raining yet?
Okay, yes, that's the one. Okay. The next one, Ale, can you help me with the next one?
Yes. I don't mind cook and mind the cook, but I don't like doing the dishes.
Okay, just in case the second is perfect, the first one is cooking. I don't mind cooking. I don't mind cooking, but I don't like doing the dishes. That's me. I don't mind cooking. I really like cooking, but I don't love doing the dishes. ¿Sí saben qué sí es sano el significado de doing the dishes? Okay, yes, money. Like, I don't like doing the dishes. I mean, it's horrible. Cooking is still nice, but
I
like,
cook, but I don't do the dishes.
thank you. No, I live alone, so I have to cook and I have to do the dishes. But I mean, I don't, if I can, I don't do it. Okay, and the last one, Rose, number 8, please.
I hate getting up in the dark during the winter.
Perfect. That was very good. Okay, so questions, comments, concerns? Nope. Okay, so in that case, that's great. Okay, guys, next question. Well, next question. No, now we're gonna start with the following unit. The first question that I have for you is, and I need your definition of it. So I will give you a few minutes to think about the answer. Okay, so the question for you is, what is happiness for you? Okay, so what does it mean to be really happy for you, or what makes you really happy? Okay, so I'm gonna give you some minutes for you to think about that, and then I'm gonna ask you for the answer. Okay.
Teacher, can you repeat? Sorry.
Sure, absolutely. You have the question. I'm giving you the question. What is happiness for you? And the idea is that you answer it with your words, with your own words. Like, what makes you happy? Okay. And in a few minutes, I will ask you about that definition. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
You're most welcome. Who left? Ah, Rose. Okay, how did it go? Ready? Okay, let's start hearing your answers. Okay, let's start with Bernan. Bernan, what is happiness for you?
Okay. I need told you a little history about my weekend.
Okay,
I think the happiness is see all family happy with healthy and see them smile. This weekend is a little sad but happy because I had a one experience to meditate because the boss of my the dad sorry the 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 dad of the boss of my wife is right died and we could feel here the boss of my wife calm. But in previous days, she told us that enjoy the small and simple moment is the best. And this weekend, my wife and me, we can meditate about this because the boss is so quiet, calm. She crying, right? But she feel happy because she enjoyed with the last date with her father, and I think is the principal reason to feel happiness, enjoy the with the family, and this is my story for this weekend.
sorry,
You're mute. Sure.
I was mute. But that is a very nice story. I'm very sad for the passing of the person, of your relative, but it is also a very nice story, so thank you. Let's see, Moni. Moni, what's happiness for you?
Happiness for me is to spend time with my family, drawing the mountains, a beautiful sunset, and a quiet sunrise. In a few words, is the little thing that I appreciate.
That is actually very nice, thank you. Okay, Rolando, how about you?
In my case, um, what makes me happiness is Christmas because the whole family has holidays, so it is the time when we all see each other. We give each other gift. So it is my favorite time, and also I don't know, the weather is summer, but with cold winds, the atmosphere smells different.
Totally agree. Christmas is a very nice time, and the weather, oh my God, the weather is the
Can
best.
smell the tamales.
It's perfect. Yes.
And tamales, I mean, I don't love tamales. I eat like a very like few tamales, but I like tamales, so yeah. But the weather, again, the weather.
The weather.
Thank you,
Yes.
Rolando. That was really nice. Erika, can you please tell us about what's happiness for you?
It makes my happy to spend time with my family, got had coffee, I saw nice restaurant and share with my children and my husband. This is my family.
That's very, very nice. Thank you.
Thank
Okay, Jan and Ale, tell me what makes you really happy?
Okay, in my case, teacher, for me, happiness is spend time with my family and with my boyfriend, Alejandro, and get all my personal goals and get my dream job. And when you do the little things in the life, for example, see sunshine in the beach, and when you spend time with your family on Christmas Day, and for me, this is happiness.
That is very nice. Thank you. Ale, how about you?
Okay, teacher, happiness for me is when I spend time with Jandaling, my father, my sister. Is when go out, travel, the beach, mountains, in family is very, very good. In other aspect, for me, happiness is when I try speak English, but after, no, before, I can't speak English, anything, nothing. But now I try. It's hard for me, but in this moment I think I'm better.
You are. You really are. I can tell you. I mean, I remember you from level 1, and trust me, I've seen the improvements. So very great.
Thank you, thank you.
What am I missing? I think only Rose. Rose, go for it.
For me, it's being able to share with my mother when we talk about our day at work, and I also share with my entire family. At my grandmother's house, since all my uncles and cousins are there, and we all drink coffee together.
That family time is very nice. In my case, there are many things that make me happy, like many things. Well, first of all, spending time with my core family. I adore them, and cooking for them. I'm not a person that always says I love you, but I express my love by food, either buying them food or cooking for them. And I also, it makes me very happy to practice exercise, especially cycling, and eating. I love eating, like, a lot, and like all types of food, even fried chicken. Fried chicken makes me really happy. And what else? Oh, and I love reading and watching TV series, and even just and traveling. How can I forget about traveling? Traveling makes me really happy, especially when it is to an English speaking country, because I know I am going to be able to practice English, which I don't do as much as I wish I did. So, but yes. Okay, I was asking you this because Unit 7B talks about happiness. What is happiness? Okay, so in this case, I'm going to share with you a very short video that I found on the web that I find very interesting. And I like the definitions that they give. So let me share with you this video so we can watch it all together. Wait. Okay, here we go now. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, let's go for it.
Ooh, what is happiness? um,
I think happiness is a pretty complicated concept that has to do with just sort of pleasure on the one hand, but has to do with broader meaning also.
We know that there's a whole spectrum of a positive state that one wants to attain that is much more nuanced than the word happiness would imply.
It seems to me that happiness is some blend of experience of pleasure and the experience of meaning and fulfillment in life, and I think much more of the latter than the former.
For me, staying in my own lane, not being comparative to others, my peers, that could have more than me or less than me, that is when I'm the most happy, when I'm in my own lane.
So happiness is something more long-term. I could sensibly ask you if you're happy with your day or happy with your life. Pleasure is short-term. Say, pleasure is an experience that could last 10 seconds, 20 seconds, a minute, a sip of wine. It could be hearing a joke, being hugged, watching your child laugh.
If you want to define happiness in any big picture way, you really want to be focusing more on what gives life meaning and purpose than you do on the moment-to-moment little jolts of joy that you might get.
Happiness to me before I was diagnosed with cancer a few years ago meant something very different to me. Happiness back then was about achieving these big milestones, graduating from college, getting the right kind of job. Now happiness to me is about the mundane, everyday little things in my life.
And we know a lot about the things that are associated with high life satisfaction. By far the most important is your relationships with other people.
There's kind of fleeting happiness, the kinds of little buzzes you get from eating an awesome ice cream sundae. But to me, the real happiness, what I would call joy, is kind of that deep connection you get with somebody else. My son racing up to me and just throwing his arms around my neck and his legs around my middle, and he's the koala bear and I'm the tree. That's happiness. That's happiness.
Okay, so what do you think about that video? Do you agree with the video? Do you disagree? What do you think about, did you like the video?
Teacher?
Uh-huh.
I think I like the video because the concept of happiness change depend of the experience for the people. For example, is different. The happiness is different for a person that receive a diagnostic of cancer, for example, and for other person, happiness is different. Just is change depends of the experience in the life and depends the difference. I don't know, but I like the video because I can see this, that depends of the experience for the different persons.
Exactly. And sometimes when you have had a very difficult life, sometimes you just get happy for simple things. Like, I don't know, like eating an ice cream or just being able to go on a walk in the mountains, or in my case, go cycling. Sometimes or there are some people that they need bigger things, like only if they go to another country, or only if they get a new thing, like a new car or a new house or something. So it depends on the person and the experiences. So yes, I agree with you, Jan, 100%. How about the others? What do you think do you agree with the video? Do you like the video? Tell me.
Yes, in my case, I like it. Well, I think we associate a moment of happiness with an event, but no, we must see beyond and value every second of life. And I think that when one has a terminal illness, and wins the how to say batalla, battle, and wins the battle, one is more easily happy.
I completely agree with you. I think that's totally right. Thank you.
I think the video is very good. And I think sometimes we usually think that we have to wait to graduate or win more money for a job or win the lottery or a lot of stuff that maybe is not in a close future, but I think that we have to appreciate every day, every minute, and the people that are with us, and search the happiness in every moment.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I totally agree with you. Okay, thank you, Moni. Okay, now I need everybody to go to page 56. Okay, go to page 56, please.
Sorry, teacher, what page?
Page 56.
Okay, thank you.
You're most welcome. Okay, everybody in page 56? Okay, so this is the one that I was telling you about, the unit 7B, happiness is. So there are 9 different images in the first one. Happiness is, and the first one says, when a song ends, the exact moment you finish parking. That is really cool. Happiness is a free coffee refill without asking. Happiness is fitting into jeans that you haven't worn for a very long time and then finding money in one of the pockets. That is really cool. Happiness is sitting next to someone nice on a plane. Happiness is finding a delicious food with no calories or fat or cholesterol. Happiness is landing in a new country. Happiness is reading a really good book and then finding it's a series. Happiness is finding the other earring. Happiness is not having to set the alarm for the next day. That one is my favorite, I think. Okay, so from those 9, you have to choose 4. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to choose the 4 that you like the most or the 4 that you relate to the most. Okay, so choose those very quickly.
Okay. I need to choose 4.
Or only 4. You have 9, and from those 9, you only choose 4. The 4 that you relate to the most. Okay, ready?
I choose the number 7.
No,
no,
you choose 4 from the 9. From page 56, you choose 4. You have 9 pictures, and you choose only 4. The 4 that you like the most. Okay, ready? Okay, now I am going to send you into breakout rooms, and I'm going to give you 5 minutes. The idea is that you share with the other person speaking in English why you chose those 4, okay? Why do you feel that those are the most or the closest to you, okay? The ones that you relate to the most or the closest to you, okay? And you're also going to listen to your classmate. Remember, you only have 5 minutes, so use your time wisely, okay? Questions? Nope. Okay.
Can you repeat, please, teacher?
Sure. I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms.
Okay.
And you have to explain to your classmates the reasons why you chose those 4. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, let me create the breakout rooms. Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hey guys, how was it? How did it go? Were you able to share with your classmates?
Yes, teacher.
That's really nice. Okay, awesome. Did it happen that that some of you had the same images? Did you choose this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Rolando and I choose the same, but in a different order.
Oh, but it's still
Because, yeah, but it's still the
and this
same
and
one.
the same 4, all of them.
Yes, the same 4.
That is very interesting. How about the others? Did it happen to you that you chose the same, or did you choose completely opposite images? No, it didn't happen?
In our case, sometimes the same thing, in other case different.
Some were similar, others.
Because, for example, yes, because for example, Bernal loves the coffee, and in our case, not really. Yes, but not too much. Yes. And my case, I enjoyed the cheat meal, and I chose the other option.
I like cheat meals, and I don't like coffee either. I don't drink coffee at all.
No.
No, I don't drink.
I like coffee in the morning, in the
Me too.
afternoon.
Me too.
I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
The
No,
only-
Fernando, no drink coffee?
No,
I don't like.
Ah.
You're on my team. No, the only coffee that I like, and it's not even coffee, so I never say that I like coffee. because of it is the frozen cappuccino from Pops. But I mean, that's not even coffee. That's ice cream. So it doesn't really count as coffee. It's the only one that I drink.
With high calorie coffee.
The real coffee is without sugar and without milk.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like coffee in any promote, just ice cream made of coffee. Okay, very nice, guys. I'm happy that you enjoyed that. Now we're gonna move into the following unit, Unit 7C. Please go to page 59, please. Billy, don't.
59. Ay, ¿dónde está ahora aquí?
59, please. Okay, everybody there?
My book
Yes.
has a problem, but I reload the page.
Okay. Is it already there?
Sorry?
Are you already in the page then? Or is it still reloading?
Reloading.
Okay, let's just give it a few more seconds.
Sure. Let me see.
¿Qué se hizo?
59, right?
Yes, 59. Okay, in the page 59, let me share my screen. Everybody there? Rose, Erica, everybody in page 59?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
In page 59, I need you to click in the grammar part, okay? It says, okay, wait. Let me share with you the page, the image. Okay, here we go. You're going to click in this part, the page 138, Grammar Bank 7C, okay? And that is going to take you to the page that you can see on the screen, okay? So we're gonna talk about have to, don't have to, must not, and can't, okay? Indirectly, we have already spoken about these different expressions. Today, we're gonna see them separately and with more detail, okay? So let's just start. It says we use have to plus base form, that is also infinitive, to talk about rules and obligations, okay? We use don't have to plus base form to say that there is no obligation or that something is not necessary. We use do or does to make questions and negatives. Do I have to go? Not. Have I to go? And we don't contract have or has. I have to go, no, I have to go. Okay? Then questions up to here. No, okay.
Luis, eso es para negativo. Pero I had usando el to, poniéndole el to como en los otros, con el
That's
ing.
Spanish. Remember, we don't like Spanish.
Okay.
And we have both. We have negative and positives. I have to and I don't have to. I have to, you use it when the person has to do it, like it is necessary. For example, I can say, guys, you have to study gerunds and infinitive. Okay? And don't have to is when there is no need to. For example, you don't have to study yes always. You don't have to I don't know, buy
Restaurant.
or eat a chocolate cake. You don't have to eat a chocolate cake. That means that there is no need to, and you have to when there is the need, the necessity of doing something. Okay?
Teacher,
And after this, you use the base form of the verb. Sorry, we're not use the base form. I don't have to cook. I don't have to clean. Or I have to and clean. I have to pay. I have to go. All of those base form. So you don't touch the verb, just in the base form. Okay? Tell me, Renan.
I'm confused. What is the difference with have to and need?
There's no difference. You can say I have to go, I need to go. Both
Ah,
of them are things that need to be done.
okay. Thank you.
Just in case the meaning, the possible difference is just very slightly, and it'll be semantically. O sea, sería como a nivel ya el significado de la palabra, the need, que es que tiene la necesidad de, y el have to es más que tiene que. Pero you can use them pretty much in the same context, and it will be, grammatically and semantically correct.
And with the must or must not?
That we're gonna dive into that in a second. Okay, must and must not and can't. We use must plus base form to talk about rules and obligations, okay? Use can't or must not plus base form to say something is prohibited or to state a rule, sorry. Sorry, okay, the words can't and must not have similar meanings, but can't is more common in speaking. You can also use cannot. The verbs must and must not are the same for all persons. The verb must is not often used in questions. Have is more common. Okay, now answering the question of Bernard. Have to, it's very important, but must is like there is a strong need or desire to do that. Like it's an obligation. O sea, como que sí o sí tiene que hacerse. That's when I use must. Must is the strongest. O sea, entre todos, must is the one that is like, if I say you must do that, es como que, o sea, ni lo piense, hágalo o hágalo o hágalo y no hay otra forma.
In other words, have is like debería, for example. Yo debo something, and must es como tengo que.
No necesariamente con el debería, porque para debería está should. Sin embargo, veámoslo como que should está aquí, have to está arribita y el must está más arribita al have to. O sea, el have to es importante que usted lo haga, pero el must es como que, o sea, como que yo les diga.
Es una obligación.
Exacto, como que tiene que ser.
I think the must is like a don't exist other option.
Exactly, like the only option is you must do it.
I need work for get my money, for example. It don't exist other option.
Exactly. You can say I must work to earn money. Exactly. Entonces, must es el que está más arriba, que es como que, o sea, si yo les digo must, es que, o sea, como diría, me disculpa mi vocabulario tan suave, pero como diría mi papá era cuando uno está chiquitillo, o sea, lo hace y se calla. O sea, es como un do it or do it or do it. That would be must. Have to es como que hágalo. Y then, ya lo vamos a ver de ya casi, está el should, que de hecho está cerca acá, que should si es el de debería, como de recomendación, como oh, you should go, como, sí, usted debería ir, ¿ok? Pero ya se lo vamos a dar en unos minutos. Por el momento, have to is very important and must is more important, ¿ok? Let's read what we have here. Must and have to, they are very similar, but have to is more common, especially in speaking. Must is often used in official forms, notices, and signs. Must not and don't have to. Must not and don't have to have completely different meanings. Compare. You must not go. It's prohibited. Don't go. ¿Ves? Si yo digo, you must not do this, es como que es completamente prohibido. O sea, usted ni sueñen hacerlo. Pero el you don't have to, it's you don't have to go. You can go if you want, but it's not obligatory or necessary. ¿Ok? Si digo, no, usted no tiene que ir, no es que usted no puede ir, es como, no hace falta que vaya. Pero si le digo, you must not go, es usted no puede ir. O sea, ni que no sea, pero ni la sombra. And in personal you, we often use have to and must, Billy. We often use have to and must with impersonal you. People in general, you have to wear a seatbelt in a car. You must not, or you can take photos in the museum. Okay? Questions? Clear?
Teacher, I have a doubt.
Sure.
Okay. Must not. Okay, vamos a ver. In conversation, we can use in formal or informal conversation.
You can. Have to is more common though.
Okay. Como must is more strong for expression. Don't need a relation in two persons. For example, voy a hacer un panorama. No necesariamente tienen que ser personas conocidas.
¿No?
Digamos, como lo veo que es, como una palabra un poco más al grano, más fuerte, no hay problema.
No es informal.
No, exactly.
Okay.
It's not informal and it doesn't have to be people that you know. It's just when you use must, you are stating the importance of that being done. For example, imagine, I don't know, that you work in a mail service, like in a post office, and the person needs that. So you say, for example, you must deliver that today. So usted tiene que entregar eso hoy. Está como yes or yes. ¿Ok? Must. Se puede utilizar en speaking or, I mean, in informal or informal scenarios. Solo que obviamente en un informal va a sonar como, ¿verdad? Más fuerte porque es como el do it now. O sea, como sí o sí hay que hacerlo. El have to es más como tiene que hacerlo. No como que igual se va a esperar, pero como que sí hay que hacerlo. Como que, we have to deliver.
Sí, es que lo,
Ajá.
sí, es que lo pensaba como que si, muy bien, si uno lo usa así, fuera un poco como concho a la hora de conversar. ¿Sí me explico? Como para no ser tan concho, tan drástico a la hora de hablar. Porque, digamos, si eso en español ya está acostumbrado, pero en inglés me quedaba esa duda. Si quizás se prestaba como para que digan, mira, que más, ¿verdad?
That is actually, yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. And for that reason, a lot of people sometimes they don't give orders, but they give recommendations. And for recommendations, we use should. Que de hecho ya casi te lo vamos a ver. Vamos a esta práctica y vamos directo con should. Pero por eso digo, it's more common, but not more common. It's very common for people to use should, porque igual a personas que sienten como, ¿verdad? Como para no sentirse como tan de invasivos tal vez o tan así, utilizan el should, que es el de recomendaciones, como, usted debería. Como usted debería, no sé, ir al doctor. You should go to the doctor. You should check your blood pressure. You should, like in those things. O sea, como en esos que no hay recomendaciones, como dice, hey, debería. Si no lo hace, es su problema, pero you should. Usted debería. So, yes. También tenemos la alternativa que la vamos a ver in a few minutes. Ya casi la vemos. And I think that was it. Questions in general. Any other question? Nope. Okay, let's go to page 139 and let's go over 7C parts A and B. Okay, 139 7C, parts A and B.
Here, this topic is like order or similar, no?
Yeah, like when you're giving orders or you're stating obligations, things, for example, you can say, I have to clean my apartment today. It's too dirty.
Okay, understand.
Teacher,
Tell me.
Repeat the page.
Sure, the
100.
page 139.
Very nice. 139.
Yes.
Pero es, ya.
It's 7C. 7C, parts A and B.
7C.
Ready, guys?
No, teacher.
Okay, no worries. Okay, guys, how about now? Did you finish?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's go ahead and check that.
Please. And the questions. Doesn't your sister, pues that your sister?
Ya lo vamos a ver, corazón. Wait for it. Más adelante. We're gonna get there in a second. Okay, the first part says complete the sentences with the correct form of have to. I don't have to go to school on Saturdays. I do. I do go to university on Saturdays. Number one, let's see. Jan, can you help us with number one?
Yes. Janice has to study very hard. She has exams soon.
Thank you. Ale, can you help me with number two?
Okay, yes. You have to buy a ticket before you get on the bus. It costs $12 and the machine is ordered.
Thank you. That was perfect. Number three, let me see. Bernan.
Okay, does your sister have to go to Los Angeles for her job interview?
Thank you. There you have your answer, Erika. Does your sister have to go? Who's next? Let me see. Rose, can you do number four?
Mike has to wear a really ugly uniform at his new school. He hates it.
Thank you. Number five, Money.
We have to get up early tomorrow. Our flight leaves at 7:30.
7.
7:30.
Mine says 6:30.
Wait, sorry, 6:30.
I was like, why? I was doing
Sorry,
a
sorry.
different thing. No, don't worry, it's fine. Rolando,
Sorry.
the next one.
Harry doesn't have to work today. He has a day off.
Thank you. Number 7, Erika.
Can you wait a moment? Have to make a phone call.
Thank you. And number 8, Bernan. No, wait, Rose. I haven't asked Rose. Rose.
What number, teacher?
8.
Do we have to go to bed? It's only 10 o'clock.
Thank you. That was perfect.
Teacher, can you repeat the number 6, please?
Yes. Harry doesn't have to work today. He has a day off. Doesn't have to.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Okay. Questions with this part? I'm gonna take your silence as a no. You're awfully
Teacher,
quiet.
the second one is negative or positive?
Positive. You have to buy a
Yeah.
ticket before you
Okay.
get on the bus.
Teacher, I have a question. Why the number 6? Why Harry? O sea, ¿por qué have con Harry? ¿No sería la have?
That is a good question because remember what I told you about the auxiliary. Whenever there is an auxiliary, the verb doesn't have to do anything. Okay? Siempre que haya un auxiliar, the verb goes back to the simple form. O sea, si ya hay un auxiliar de forma negativa y el verbo ha cambiado por alguna razón, call it has, goes, does, eats, cooks, washes, whatever, cualquier cambio que se le haya hecho al verbo, una vez que aparezca el auxiliar, se le quita el cambio al verbo y el verbo vuelve a la forma normal. ¿Por qué? Porque en inglés solo marcamos el tiempo verbal una vez y el doesn't ya me está diciendo que es tercera persona, singular, she, here, it. Entonces, por lo mismo, el verbo has cambia a have y se dice have, doesn't have. Si no estuviese el doesn't, ahí sí tenemos que ponerlo como has to. ¿Ok?
Hasn't to.
No hasn't to, never.
Teacher.
Recuerden eso, just in case. Have to y has to es presente simple. El hasn't es cuando yo estoy utilizando un tiempo verbal específico. ¿Quién me puede responder eso? ¿Cuándo utilizo el has o el have en el tiempo verbal que no es presente? O sea, que no es presente.
Presente perfecto.
Thank you, that's perfect, exactly. Yo solo podría decir hasn't si el siguiente verbo está en qué forma. Por un imaginary candy.
Infinitivo.
In the simple form. When you use hasn't, it's the auxiliary, no?
Nope. Sí, that is hardly correct. Hasn't is the auxiliary. Pero recuerden que en presente perfecto, siempre, 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 después del have o del has o haven't o hasn't, porque puede ser negativo, el siguiente verbo tiene que ir en pasado participio.
Oh,
Yo puedo decir, I have eaten, I don't know, pizza since I was a kid. O sea, yo he comido pizza desde que era un niño, ¿ok? Or I haven't cooked lasagna since I left San Carlos. O sea, de que me fui a San Carlos no he cocinado lasaña, ¿ok? So, es the auxiliary, que el auxiliar de presente perfecto es have or has. Y el verbo en pasado participio. Siempre, siempre, siempre. Si no tiene esos dos componentes, no es un presente perfecto. Just in case. ¿Ok? ¿Questions? Vamos a hacerles un quiz sorpresa un día de estos.
I studying in the have to, that's good. Why?
Yeah, you must. Everybody, you must study the have to. You must study this topic. Okay? Any other questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, awesome. Let's move into the second part. It says circle the correct form, check if both are possible. Okay, the first one. We don't have to or we must not go to school next week. It's a holiday. The correct one is already done. We don't have to. Why? Because you don't have, I mean, you could go, but you're going to waste your time because nobody's going to be there. Okay? Okay, that was the example. Number one, money. Which one did you choose?
You must not cross the road when the traffic lights are red.
Perfect, correct. Number two, Bernan.
Okay, number two, we use both possible and yes, what do I have do when I finish the exercise, or what must I do when I finish this exercise?
Yes, this exercise. Very good. Young. Okay, number three,
Merci beaucoup.
Darian. Erika, tell me, can you help me with number three?
The concert is free. You don't have to pay.
Correct. Number four, Dan.
4. Both options. We are late for the meeting. We have to or must go now.
Perfect, thank you. Number five, Ale.
Okay. You must not leave the door open. The dog will get out.
Perfect, thank you. Number six, Rose.
I must pay Jane back tomorrow. She let me.
But just in case, the other option is also possible. Both of them are possible. You can also say I have to pay, or I must pay Jane. Okay. Number seven, Rolando.
In the US, you must drive on the right.
Exactly. Or you have to. In number 8, Erika.
You don't have to be told to be go soccer. Soccer. Okay. And teacher, and because you can use to and have to on the mouse.
In 8, in 8.
No. 3, 4, 6.
6, yes.
7.
6 and 7, yes, you can use both. You can say I have to pay or I must pay. And in 7, in the US, you have to or you must drive on the right.
Because, okay.
Why?
Porque sí, porque uno puede usar las dos. ¿Por qué?
Porque las dos son cosas que usted, o sea, que usted puede hacer, que usted tiene, usted tiene que manejar en la derecha, pero también es que usted puede manejar en la derecha. O sea, las dos son así, no hay ningún problema con decir, ni una no niega la otra. ¿Sí me explico?
No, pero dejémoslo ahí.
Recuerden que el have to y el must to tienen un significado similar. O sea, las dos es como un tienen que. La diferencia es que el must to es como hágalo y ya. El have to es como tiene que hacerlo. Entonces, por eso, los dos aplican en aspectos positivos. Usted va a decidir cuál quiere utilizar o cuál prefiere utilizar, pero las dos son posibles. Es como que diga, si usted tiene que manejar del lado derecho, o que diga, usted tiene que manejar del lado derecho. Entonces, todo va a depender de la intensidad que usted quiera poner, pero las dos me están diciendo lo mismo, que es que la persona, entre comillas, está obligada a manejar del lado derecho.
Okay.
Any more questions? Billy, don't.
Teacher,
Yes, tell me.
¿esto puede variar según el contexto de la situación?
Absolutely, 100%.
Ok, es que ahora, ya Andale, yo tuvimos ahí una, no discusión, sino comentamos un poco desde la número 5. Porque, por ejemplo, si, ok, vamos a ver en inglés, you have a big backyard, it's no problem that the dog is get out.
Exactly.
But in your case, you don't have a backyard, it's street, it's very dangerous.
Exactly. If you have a huge backyard and lots of space, then, I mean, you don't have to leave the door closed. But if you don't have a backyard and your door gives directly or is very close to the main street, then you must close the door. So yes, it would depend on the context. Okay, guys, please flip the page. Let me share my screen so you can see which page we're gonna go. It's just flipping the page, okay? So we're gonna go to page, Billy, don't. Okay, go to page, this one, 140 or 140. Okay, everybody there?
Yes, teacher.
Awesome. Okay. So we have should and shouldn't. This is the one that I told you about. We're going to talk about should and shouldn't, which are the ones that we use to give recommendations, okay? Let's read about them. We use should and shouldn't plus verb base form to give somebody advice or say that we think is the right thing to do. Should or shouldn't is the same for all persons. This is great. So it doesn't change. It doesn't matter if it's you, she, he, it, we, they. Should and shouldn't is for everybody. Okay. We often use I think you should or I don't think you should. Okay. And ought to, we also have ought to. Ought to is not very used, to be honest. Ought to is like very formal. You can also use ought to and ought not to instead of should and shouldn't. You ought to leave your boyfriend. You ought not to work so hard. Okay. The meaning is the same. It's just that ought to, it's more formal. I honestly don't use it that much. I know that it exists, but in speaking, I never use it, being honest. Okay? And the structure is very simple. Only you put it before the verb. You should leave your boyfriend. She's very stressed. She shouldn't work so hard. You shouldn't drink coffee in the evening. And it'll keep you awake. I think you should get a new job. I don't think you should speak to him. Okay? So after should you make no changes to the verb. The verb is going to remain in the base form. Okay? Questions? Nope. Okay. Let's make a few examples very quickly. Wait. So for example, using should and shouldn't. These are very simple, as I said. They are to give you or to give recommendations. And you need only the subject plus should, because it doesn't really change. Then the verb, and then the complement. If it is negative, it can be subject plus should, or well, shouldn't in this case, shouldn't or should not. Both are possibilities. Wait. Should not plus verb and complement. For example, you should okay? For example, you should buy the teacher some fried chicken. Okay? That is just a recommendation. And if you want to make it negative, then you can say
This is for 5 extra points.
in negative, you can say you shouldn't wait that much time. Okay, so you have the shouldn't and then the verb. Remember, the verb doesn't change. Okay, questions? Nope, everything is very clear. Clear as water. Yes, no, I guess, I hope.
Teacher, you can put the board, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Ready? Thank you.
You're most welcome. Okay, guys, questions, comments, concerns? Oh, my computer's gonna die. Everything is super clear?
Yes, teacher.
Wow. No, but these topics are actually very simple. Nothing to worry about. They're very, very simple. Okay, so what time is it? It's almost 8. So I'm not gonna ask you to do it now, but it's homework, so we can check it on Wednesday. Work in page 141, parts A and B. Okay? 141 sorry. Page 141, exercise 8A, 1A and B. I think I just messed it up. Okay, questions, comments, concerns before I let you go? Nope. Okay, so that being said, I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Take good care of you, and I'll see you this coming Wednesday.
Thank you. Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night, teacher. Good night, mom.
Bye.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Remember, on Wednesday we have a impromptu speech practice. It's just a practice, but
Okay.
bye.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye, teacher.
Teacher,
Tell me.
in the first class, we can't stay in the class, and you say you make a group to the speech. You send.
No, I would create the groups in whenever we have it. So that same day they're gonna find out. So and nobody knows. Everybody finds out the day that they have it. O sea, como que yo le diga, yo llegué hoy y saque la ruleta y salieron 6 nombres, entonces esos 6 les toca hoy.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Los que no, y les toca para el siguiente turno.
Ah, okay. Y en ese momento usted nos dice el tema, ¿verdad?
Yes, exactly. Les digo, el día que se dan cuenta que les toca es el día del tema.
Okay, está bien. Thank you, teacher.
Most welcome,
Bye.
teacher Fernando.